friends, today we are going to talk about the Anumana, the inference. In the last video we have discussed the first Pramana and very primary Pramana of a Nyaya philosophy, which is Pratyaksha, which depends on the direct knowledge. So today we are talking about Anumana, which is about the indirect knowledge. For example, when you see black clouds, you infer that it will rain. Another example is when you see the wet land, then you infer that it has rained. Now, the third is a typical example of Nyaya philosophy, which is when you see smoke on a hill, you infer that there is a fire. If you notice in all these three examples, you are directly seeing the black clouds in the first example, wet land in the second example, and smoke on a hill on the third example. But if you see these inference which we are making, we are not directly seeing it. So that is why we are getting the indirect knowledge about them, that it will rain, or it has been rained, or there is a fire on the hill. Also take notice of the notion that this all information which we are getting is due to our previous knowledge, because in our past memory we had seen black clouds with raining. If there is a wet land, and people tell us, it has rained previous night, and whenever there is a fire, there is a smoke. So we have seen that in past, or we can say know this as our previous knowledge. That is what Anumana is all about. So the word Anu here means after, and Mana means knowledge. So after knowledge, after what knowledge? Whatever the previous acquired knowledge, on top of that we are making an inference. So we are getting indirect knowledge. Here in inference, our argument constitutes of three parts. The first one is called the minor term. Second one is called the middle term. And third, major term. In Sanskrit, the minor term is called the paksha, the middle term as hetu, and the major term as sadhya. So we will understand this all terms by citing an example here. So I will state the third example again here. So we are talking about this example of Anumana or inference, that if there is a smoke on the hill, there is a fire. So consider this as a mountain and or a hill, and there is a fire, and you are able to see the smoke up. Now understand one thing, that you are only seeing the smoke. Okay, you are not able to see the fire. You are making an inference about it. So where you want to prove the object, the target object is called the paksha. What you are seeing, a sign, is called hetu. And what you want to prove is called sadhya. Or in English, here is a minor term, here is a middle term, and here is the major term. Now, if you see, there is a relation between this hetu and sadhya, right? That there is a fire, that is why there is a smoke. So what this relation is called is vyapti. Now I ask you one simple question. Can you imagine any Anumana without this relation? No, you will not be able to, because due to your previous knowledge, after that knowledge only, you will be able to make the inference. That is how this word goes, after knowledge, the indirect knowledge. So this is the basic sense what Anumana is all about. In our next video, we will see the types of anumanas or types of inference. Till then, thank you. See you in the next video.